What's up, Civilized Sabers fans? Today I have a Penta-Star, and this is not just any Penta-Star. This is actually a Penta-Star that you guys can win on our May 4th live stream. The link for that giveaway will be down in the description below, so go check that out and you guys can win this. This is a $750 item right here, and you guys can get it for completely free. So go check that out. And if you guys don't know what the Penta-Star is and you're new or you haven't watched us in a long time, I'm gonna tell you guys what it is. So the Penta-Star is our flagship blade. This has 5 strips of Neopixel LEDs inside of it and has a total of around 600 individual LEDs, which is one of the most LEDs inside of a pixel blade, and this is the brightest pixel blade you can get ever. So why did we put 5 strips of LEDs inside of our blade here? So with your generic pixel blade that you get, you have a total of 2 LED strips back to back inside of them, just like this one here. So let me pull this out a little bit. You have one row of LEDs there and another row of LEDs there, and you have nothing in between. With the Penta-Star, we have the LEDs going all the way around. And this helps eliminate any shadowing that is created by the strips of LEDs. Since we only have LEDs that are back to back, we have a total of like 90 degrees where there's no LEDs shining at all. And this creates an effect called shadowing. Shadowing makes the blade look dimmer than what it truly is, so when you add more LEDs inside of there, it eliminates how big that shadowing is. So with the Tri-Star, it's less than your generic regular one, and which is like our dual star. So the Tri-Star is even less shadowing, the Quad Star is even less than that, and the Penta-Star has the least amount of shadowing going on, and that's because with the 5 strips of LEDs, it's going around our pentacore and it's lighting up every micrometer of the circumference of this blade tube, so the shadowing is very minimal. And the difference actually with this Penta-Star compared to other Penta-Stars that I've made is that this one is a lot brighter, and that's because of the diffusion method that I used with this one. With these other Penta-Stars that I made and every other blade that I make, there are 3 steps of diffusion. This has only 2. So with the other ones, I have a foam tube, then a nylon tube that goes over that, and then our sanded trans white blade tube, which is the same blade tube that's on here. But for this one, I used this foam tube that I wrapped around our pentacore, and that eliminated the need of the nylon tube. And the nylon tube is like great for diffusion, but it does dim down the brightness a little bit. And this eliminates the need of that nylon tube because we can fill up the blade with just this. And the nylon tube is added just as an extra measure for 2 things, the diffusion, and the other thing is to make sure there is no wiggle room inside of the blade, so when you're swinging it around, it's not going back and forth inside of, the core's not going back and forth inside of there. And the other thing, like the diffusion helps with alleviating that shadowing effect and any corn cobbing that the lightsaber may have. And with this one, the shadowing is almost non-existent, and the corn cobbing is like our enhanced blue Quad Stars, and it's also really good. There's not that you can't really notice the corn cobbing as much unless you're literally sitting in there and staring directly into the blade and counting and like staring at it for a long time, letting your eyes adjust, which is not a good idea. Please do not do that. It will hurt your eyes. So do not look directly into your blades like that. Anyways, this blade is extremely bright, and it broke our lux meter when I was doing testing of it, which is completely insane. It the brightness of this was higher than what our lux meter can actually read. So it started to go into the negative numbers to like, because it couldn't comprehend how bright this thing actually was, which is insane. And I'll throw up some of that footage right now so you guys can check that out. So like I said earlier, you guys can win this $750 blade, the Penta-Star. All you have to do is check out that link in the description below and sign up. It was going to ask you to do a few actions. If you do all the actions, you get the max number of entries into the giveaway, giving you guys a better chance of winning this blade right here. So go check that out, and also subscribe so you guys don't miss any other chances of giveaways that we'll be doing in the future, and some other content that we'll be making. And also, if you did like this video, please force push that like button. That will help us out a lot, and we will appreciate that so much. And I'll see you guys on the May 4th live stream, so may the force be with you.